Despite ongoing advocacy for 30% affirmative action for women's representation, women currently hold only 70% of political positions and 24 ministerial roles in the ECOWAS region. To address this disparity, the ECOWAS Female Parliamentarians Association (ECOFEPA) convened to discuss strategies for increasing female political participation. At the Spotlight Initiative on Rethinking Women's Proportional Representation in Governance during the first ordinary session of the ECOWAS Parliament in Abuja, Nigeria's First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, called on African leaders to dismantle the barriers hindering women's involvement in politics. Senator Tinubu highlighted critical obstacles such as the exorbitant cost of nomination forms and lack of education, urging member states to take swift action to align with global standards. She pointed to the success of gender quotas in countries like Sweden, Norway, and Spain, and encouraged African nations to adopt similar measures. Additionally, she advised young aspiring female politicians to seek mentorship for better chance of success.
Must be seen to walk the talk. Government must put in place robust mechanisms to ensure compliance with gender quotas. These include legal frameworks and monitoring systems that hold political parties accountable. Constitutional amendments may also be necessary to enshrine gender equity in political representation. Such amendments would provide a solid legal foundation for women's adequate representation, ensuring that gender equity is not just a policy preference, but a constitutional mandate. These organizations must continue to challenge discriminatory practices and work collaboratively with governments to create an enabling environment for women's political participation.
The first female speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament, Right Honorable Memunatu Ibrahima, voiced a strong support for ECOFEPA and urged Senator Tinubu to champion their cause to the heads of state and government. She stressed the need for legal and constitutional reforms to enhance women's representation.
It is high time to understand that the underrepresentativeness of women is a major obstacle to democracy and social progress in our countries. It is not a secret for anyone that women are faced with various obstacles to be elected in view of the lack of financial support, the inequalities in terms of the electoral laws, and lack of gender parity laws in most ECOWAS member states. The current figures show a very alarming situation.
Nigerian Senate President, Senator Godswill Akpabio, represented by his deputy and the first deputy speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament, Senator Barau Jibrin, noted the crucial role of women's potential in regional development. He reaffirmed Nigeria's commitment to promoting gender parity in the sub-region.
Contributions, ideas, and perspectives of women are indispensable to the progress and development of any nation. To reach the pinnacle of prosperity, a nation must embrace the boundless potential of its women and welcome their invaluable contributions. Gender equality is not a mere aspiration, it is a necessity for the advancement of our society. As a member state of ECOWAS, acknowledges the importance of women's inclusion in governance and has taken significant strides towards achieving gender parity in politics.
President of ECOFEPA, Honorable Veronica Suse, and ECOWAS Commissioner for Human Development and Social Affairs, Professor Fatou Sarr, also called for increased dedication and collaboration to elevate women's roles in governance and accountability.
I have an appeal, a special appeal, to make to the he for she's. You who are present here, who are he for she's, we are asking for helping hand. Give us chance, give us time so that we can participate in governance.
Is to work together so that we can break that glass ceiling. Because when we talk about gender equality and women in decision-making bodies, we're talking about development. That is what people should understand. Women account for half of human capital.
The event concluded with a dynamic discussion panel educating participants on the importance of political engagement and orientation. The highlight was the presentation of an honorary award to the Nigeria's First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, in recognition of her tireless advocacy for women's causes on national, regional, and global stage. Vincent Okushi, QTV News, Nigeria.